forth, but all of my readings are timeless. So if you bumped into me, it's for a reason. Where do we want to go through first? Let's go. Hope you all are well, safe, and amazing. Letting you know what you need to know currently in your life during this shift and this change. Let's see. Got anything going on? Oh, we got real love. Ooh, robbery, warning. The way the real love did come out, it looked a little weird. The message for the collective is to know for the highest spirit right now. Blackmail. Pay attention to somebody wanting to blackmail you. That robbery winner. You may have to bounce. You may have not yet, but you will. Give me more with the real love. Hopefully that's not. Someone drives a Jeep. And very intelligent. Okay. This may be separate situations that's going on, but someone may drive a Jeep or a Cadillac. Let's give a little bit more. What's going on? Oh, I asked, what is the Robert? I said, somebody's name could be Robert. It's a karmic situation. Third party relationship or a lesson. Clarify the robbery warning. Might need to bounce. The blues is in reverse. There's no heavy emotions attached to the situation. Yeah, dust it off is in reverse, but it's something that somebody can't just walk away from. I feel like somebody's like ego is going to be triggered. Somebody could have fire in their chart. Like when this type of person, when their mind is made up, they lose it. Give me more with the robbery warning. My soul energy or something. Yeah, penny pinching. Penny pinching, financial struggle, saving up. Someone took something from you and you were already in a pinch with something. And it's something that you either don't want to dust it off or you can't just dust it off. Somebody showed who they truly are to you. You must have bounced or something because the blues is in reverse. So it's no scared, heavy emotions, mental distress. That's in reverse. So maybe somebody wants to come back and come back together after a long period of time. Yeah, of highs and lows, on and off again, hot and cold. Give me more with bounce. Hey, Tammy Hollins. Yeah, wine and dine, consistently dancing. I say dancing. Somebody may like to go out dancing with this person, but wine and dine, courtship, consistently dating, romance, and passion. Give me more with bounce. Unfazed. Give me more with the blackmail. Light bulb moment. Bounce. They landed on both of the situations. Light bulb moment. Setting awareness. Feeling inspired, insightful awareness. Bounce. Someone's either stealing your energy or stealing your money, using you for a situation, and you're already budgeting. Or somebody needs the budget, but it's like they're focused on giving to something else, whining and dining, and they should be saving up, budgeting. Give me more with the blackmail. Or somebody's definitely having a light bulb moment. Yeah, infidelity is in reverse. Lipstick evidence is in reverse. And maybe somebody's trying to bring something, or somebody wants to blackmail or make it seem like somebody was cheating, but they wasn't. Some sort of blackmail with that. Ooh. Give me more with the blackmail. Yeah, and illegal shit is in reverse. Somebody is maybe something with past wise. Because it's keep coming out in reverse. Dirty money, laundering, stealing, illegal, blackmail. And then robbery, stealing, stick up kid. Somebody needs to leave a situation, especially if it's dealing with something from the past that you used to do illegally, and you know that either you just started hanging with these people or somebody's getting a big or you know that this person is into this type of stuff, and and it's something that you used to dealing with before. Give me more with the wine and dine. Bad habits. Bad habits, drugs, and addictions. You need the bounce. You need the bounce. Somebody thinks that they're stronger than, as though they can, I don't know, but it's some blackmail. Maybe somebody's is threatening to tell somebody something. Give me more with the wine and dine. Bye, Felicia is in reverse. Piecing out. Thank you. Next. Leaving and not caring. And then quick getaway. The runner. Escaping. I feel like carless, repo, car issues. It's a lot of drama going on in somebody's life. And it's like, bounce. But it's like somebody's with somebody because they don't want them to blackmail them, because I guess they did too much. They know too much. And it's hard to leave this person because either y'all both had the bad habits or it's some sort of bad habits. And somebody whining and dining so often when you know you don't have it is absolutely a bad habit. Unfazed. And then the other person doesn't care about saving. Yeah, somebody is spiritually woke and the other person isn't. Self-awareness, cutting through illusions, detaching from ego. Like one person. I don't know. I don't know what what are you even talking about? What kind of readings are you doing today? This is a collective read. This is just random. What you need to know for your highest good. What do you need to know at this moment? Stuff like that. I will tap into love. This is like a general. I'm just going with the flow. And I think my next one is going to be all signs. My next live. I'm not going to be on that long for today. Give me one more with unfazed. Talking shit. Spiritually woke. Somebody's either talking about your past and you used to wine and dine this person. And they talking about somebody like you used to be this person. Don't let them steal your energy. And they talking about your finance, saying that you don't got it like that, whatever. Just talking shit. But it's to throw you off track with something. That's why they say pay attention. Clarify, drive, real love, knight in shining armor. How are you? Treat you right. Quick getaway. This card came out. I was talking about this earlier. New boo is in reverse. New love, learning each other, flirtations is in reverse. And this is quick getaway, the runner, escaping. Intelligent. Somebody's going to be smart to leave a situation. Someone could be staying at a hotel. Give me more with the drives a Jeep. Stalkers in reverse. Stalking, watching, obsessed. Give me more. What drives a Jeep? Groupie. Somebody watching them. And obsessed. They could feel as though they had you before. Your financial situation is going to change though. Right now, it's very tight for somebody. That's why maybe you told the person that, you know what I mean, right now you got to cut back and they just didn't take it well. Give me more about intelligent. And then we're going to move forward. Intelligent, yeah, you're not being no rebound. Now somebody want to stalk you, always partying. Intelligent. So somebody had to step back. They was always whining and dining, spending too much money. Yeah. On somebody that it's not even worth investing in. Because investor is in reverse. Somebody else is, yeah. Snooping, digging for accusations. And we got honeymoon and love on the brain. Creeping. Yeah, somebody's, it's a female that's been watching you. One of your, if you used to do the rebound thing, somebody from back in the day is definitely watching. And they're going to see some sort of happiness though. Yeah. They're going to say that you're marrying for money, or the other person. They say the other person is going to be marrying you for money. They just want you for money. Yeah, but Sneaky Link is in reverse. That's why they're mad. They were the hidden lover and they disconnected from someone else to be with the right one. Yeah, fast action. The wait is over. They out of there and somebody's ego is hurt. That's all. But I feel like they're going to try to do something that you can't ignore. That's what I'm saying. Dust it off was in reverse. Clarify the blues. Not paying attention, not reading up, learning more. They didn't get the insight. They didn't learn a lesson. Procrastination, TikTok. Brick wall. Bonnie and Clyde in reverse. Okay. Yeah. Something didn't happen in a certain amount of time or whatever, or with some sort of procrastination, or the person was procrastinating on something and somebody put a brick wall up and bounced. Thank God. But it's some sort of stuff that they used to do. Either they still have something illegal that you used to do. I feel like you don't do it anymore, but they're trying to throw you under the bus, or maybe talk down on you on a person that you meet, or try to contact them to make it seem like they don't know you. They don't know who they're with. They want to try to call a person, whoever that you fall in love with, or this person that you're meeting. They are making it seem like this person only wants you for your money. And they're trying to make it seem like they're going to throw up something that you used to do in the past. Like something that you used to do in the past that was illegal. They're just trying to tarnish your name. Talk shit. All right, let's talk about something else. Because it's about to be an annoying time for a little bit for somebody. Okay. Selenite could be significant. Maybe somebody need to use some of that. Selenite. Cleanse yourself. Somebody definitely need to do a cleanse. That came out in my TikTok live that I did today. Where did we go? Let's see what we have from the Akashic record. What is the message? Deception. Deception. You're not seeing the entire picture of a person or situation. It may be purposefully withheld from you, or you may be choosing to look the other way or betray yourself in some way. It's time to gain clarity. Listen. Definitely a confirmation of what I just read. What does the collective need to know right now? Reach out. You've isolated yourself and are trying to do everything on your own. It's okay to ask for help. So reach out to ask for support at this time, especially if you need it. Reach out. You could be seeing white feathers or, oh my gosh. Okay, so we have to talk about it. It came back out. You're not seeing the entire picture of a person or situation. It may be purposely withheld from you, or you may be choosing to look the other way or portray yourself in some way. It's time to gain clarity. And one more. Yeah, white butterflies could be significant, or butterflies. Self-love. It always starts with self-love. You are worthy and deserving of all the abundance in the universe. Treat yourself with the love and respect you desire, and others will follow suit. Take me to the river. I don't know. I think that's a church song. Something, take me to the river. Maybe somebody listening to a lot of church songs right now. Let me get one for reach out. Reach out and look, abundance. Abundance want to come towards you so bad. You have to control what is going on, or honestly, not control it and just let it flow. It might be a water sign or something about water. You're about to get your light bulb moment for something. Somebody's plant could have turned or fell over recently. A potted plant. Give me more. What reach out. Meeting, building a friendship, talking. You need to reach out and talk to someone. You need to hug a tree too. But somebody needs to talk to someone. You need to let something out. Give me more. Reach out. Engagement or higher commitment, partnership, a completion. Maybe you want to talk about either making an engagement or some sort of higher commitment. Maybe somebody needs to just talk to someone and let them know their emotions about some sort of partnership. Clarify deception. Maybe before you do it. The butterfly. Didn't I say, yo, just all confirmations in this live. The butterfly, evolving in growth, next phase. Healing the inner child, release the past. Someone's evolving after some sort, because it's time to gain a clarity. The evolve, the next phase. Healing the inner child after some sort of deception. Give me more on the deception. Ooh. Poker face. Taking a risk. Taking a chance, gambling. Someone could have took someone else's lottery ticket or a win that they had, or something about gambling. Give me more with self-love. Especially if you're feeling like you're not enough after some separation. Yeah, the deception. So this deception must have been some separation. Sadness. Self-sabotaging the ego and frustrations, lack of confidence. You are worthy and deserving of all the abundance in the universe. Treat yourself with the love and respect you desire, and others will follow suit. And if you ever need to communicate, my information is down in the description. All right, let's see a little more of what happened. Clarify the deception. The Death card. Again, it was something about completion, endings, an end of a cycle or an end of a connection with someone. But it's also starting a new beginning with yourself. 13, I kept saying that in a live 2 earlier. 13 could be significant. Let me see what 13 is. 13, hope. Nurture yourself. Your angels are aware you are going through a difficult time. They want you to put your energy into taking care of yourself. Plant a seed somewhere where you can watch it grow. As you nurture this new life, you are nurturing your own as it gets acquainted with the surroundings, with what surrounds you now. Okay? So you're going through a tough time, and you're going through some sort of transition too within yourself. Somebody could literally be going through the change. Clarify self-love. Having that courage and that strength. Compassion for yourself. Now, in the landed on not feeling like you're enough. You are enough. Focus on compassion for yourself and the things that you went through and conquered. You just went through a whole lesson. Lessons are not easy to get through, and not a lot of people get through them. So be grateful. Clarify, reach out to get fulfilled, to get rejuvenated. One, to reach out to get some love. Something new is about to begin in your life. After the death comes the birth, the transition. Maybe someone needs to seek, a spiritual advisor, someone to help with the emotions. But it's some sort of beginning that you're starting, and you don't feel comfortable yet with the new you. Because it's like you did a shift, and it's like you're still getting comfortable with the uncomfortable. Give me more with the separation. That's what started this evolving. Yeah, making a choice. It was a difficult decision, but you decided to separate. And a cactus could be significant, or a cactus plant. And you're deciding, or that was gifted to you. Your decision was to separate. And you're going through the shift of self. You're working with yourself a lot, giving yourself a lot of self-love right now. You was trying to avoid the separation, but your intuition, something tugged on you. And again, these images are both eyes or blind. Or covered. Give me more with the not enough. You're going to receive some sort of inspiration. You're going to have some sort of excitement. Something's about to come in, a message or someone that's going to make you feel inspired, or the conversation that you're about to have is going to give you some sort of rediscovery of yourself. You're on a journey to a whole new journey of rediscovery for yourself. You feel more free now anyway after the operation. Somebody had an operation. You feel more free after an operation. Give me more poker face. Hey, Vanessa. Knight of Wands. Someone could have been gambling you. But give me more. No, it's part of the deception. Yeah, the Tower in reverse. They was gambling you. So now somebody had to go on their own transformation. Like theirs is a Tower in reverse. Someone could feel restless. And that's because, you know, a lot with that last full moon, Sagittarius gave a restless energy. Someone that deceived you is very nervous of losing you. But I feel like you already made a decision. Yeah. 6 of Wands, and it was a good one. Yeah. And that's what's going to help gain this confidence back. Self-confidence, victory. And if it wasn't in love or anything like that, you was deceived by someone. And it made a change. Again, these are two changing cards. It made some sort of change. You wanted to change. Let me see what 16 is. White butterfly. Be yourself. There is only one you. The journey you are on is to be yourself, not to be anyone else. Your angels encourage you to stop comparing yourself to others. Write a poem or a song, or create a piece of art that represents your unique experiences as you. May have nothing to do with this, but maybe somebody needs to hear that. Clarify cup, coffee cup. Yeah, moving on. It's going to be some sort of conversation that's going to help me. Look, self-forgiveness, peace. Some conversation is going to happen that's going to bring peace to you. And yeah, hence is why I reach out or whatever. You're going to talk to somebody, or you're going to get some sort of comfort from somebody for whatever would happen. Something happened and it caused some sort of change that you can't turn back to. Clarify engagement ring. Yeah. You could have been engaged to this person. Or it's like kind of you're in a rocky stage with someone. Very overwhelming feeling. Give me more with the engagement ring. Maybe somebody is going to be asking for engagement. Maybe maybe somebody doesn't want to say yes, but a cycle is definitely ending for a new one to begin. If you did go through some sort of deception, the cycle closed and now you're on an alignment for your 11-11. It's going to be some sort of marriage anyway in your timeline. And it happens after a big completion, like a big ending. Your birthday, your age could equal 9. And I feel like with this new relationship, you're not going to care what anybody have to say about, because somebody's going to be judging the some Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody's going to be judging that's insecure in their own relationship. So make sure you stick up for yours. Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody's definitely having a moment where they're nervous about pursuing something. Yeah, nervous about pursuing something. Up at night, fear, anxiety, despair, rethinking something. And it's on a choice that they have to make. They have all control over this choice. Shit. Kind of deep. I mean, yeah. You could be going back and forth and thinking like, all right, is this person going to be committed with me? It's a lot of overthinking going on with this decision. Yeah. But I feel like you're going to be balanced. The Empress and the Emperor was out here. Yeah, look, split it up and then here we go. The Emperor and the Empress. There is a match out here. but it's still in development. Yeah, some delays. It's delays right now. Still in development. Okay, 30 minutes went by. Let me do one more round. I know I'm going through a transformation. I know that's right. That's self-awareness. I love that, Tammy. 6 months ago, have been very restless. Yeah, you've been very restless. This probably for like a week now. The energy been out there. It's subsiding though. That's why I be saying get some like ground. Go outside. Whether you're a night owl or a morning person, go outside and get some of that vitamin D3. Somebody needs to go outside, honey. All right, let me do one of these. I haven't done this in a minute. I have the book down here. I believe I do. Make sure you check out my TikTok. It's so many new things coming. It really is. I was going to do the live outside, but I was like, I thought it was going to be a hot morning, and it was actually beautiful. Ooh, I seen a tower again, a whole new deck. Someone's going through a major change, or it's just an unexpected shock that causes you to move, or advises you to move with the flow. Something inevitable anyway that you couldn't stop from happening. What is the next step? Advise for the collective. Ace of Coins in reverse. What's the next step? Advise. Derailing Knight of Coins in reverse. What is advice? And then what did we just say? I'll let you read it. Restlessness. So this may be a reading for you. Ace of Swords, Ace of Coins, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Could be going through definitely some financial loss. Had to take a big loss. But it was to help mentally for something, or you're in some sort of, yeah. What did I say too? Change. Go with the flow. Y'all know how I be reading. Go with the flow. Where's this book? Go with the flow. All right, let's start with the Ace of Coins. This beautiful and gentle unicorn is responsible for granting hard workers material wealth on the condition that she's taken care of. She does not give rewards in vain, and those who seek material gain for hidden agendas are in the rude awakening. Aside from material things, she bestows excellent fortune to those in dire need, since she knows it will be spent for good use. The blue tilt's feather reminds the unicorn that those who are pure of soul will have the providence to see her manifest in a person, which is a sign that they are to expect beautiful things soon. Okay, it did come out in reverse. So reverse, avarice. Due to your experiences of being taken advantage of, you have closed yourself from sharing what you have with others. Although others may call you stingy and selfish, You only do this to be able to preserve that little you have left. To preserve what little you have left. In other people's eyes, this may be an act which is frowned upon. But for you, this is survival. Don't let this take hold of you, since sharing what you have may benefit others and possibly the favor will return to you. Learn to share in moderation. And if someone demands too much, refrain from doing so. So don't let someone take advantage of you financially. The blue tilt's feather advises you to find all the means possible to reach your goals, even when you have to make sacrifices to get where you want to be. Though it may seem difficult at first, keep in mind that you are only making room to manifest the things you are anticipating. Okay? So somebody really needs to stay focused financially. They took a big loss. Something was coming in for them, but it was some sort of delay. Okay, so the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins. And that baby came out in reverse. They all came out in reverse. I'm just noticing that. But you're going through some sort of change because at the bottom was the Wheel of Fortune. Change, and it's upright. Okay. So the Knight of Coins, this lovely and gallant young man stands firm with his paws on the ground. There he feels the energy of everyone living and deceased and starts communicating with those who have passed away. He holds a gold coin in his hand, made through the elements gathered from the earth's minerals. Being grounded, he plants his roots to help those who are lost, providing them with the direction they need to find what they seek. With the American bald eagle's feather, he has the foresight and wisdom to know what to do and where to go. So it came out in reverse. It suggests you are losing your way. Getting back on track will be complicated if you don't act fast and set your priorities straight. Take a moment to reflect on where you are and where you are heading and discover what you may need to help you get back on your journey. This archetype represents someone who takes things and people for granted and meddles in personal affairs to set up someone for failure. Still kind of giving that energy of the reading I just got finished doing before this one. It's giving still that same energy. So the American bald eagle's feather advises you to stay realistic in what you think and do. Avoid daydreaming since you need both your feet planted on the earth in order to be in touch with reality. On a difficult day, it's okay to wander off, so long as you bring yourself back to reality and get on with things. So definitely went through, that's the energy of that Tower in reverse that I was seeing. And then restlessness. We just was talking about restlessness. And that is the Ace of Swords. In reverse. Thank you for your patience. Ace of Swords. So this mighty griffin represents the human mind and its functions of thinking, solving problems, tapping into the unconscious, and seeing dreams and imagination at play. This winged creature holds on to the sword, representing the effects thought can have on the people around us and the consequences of acting out. He is the sensation when an idea rattles inside our head, like a bird locked in a cage trying to find a way out. The beast on the top of the griffin, biting the ostrich feather, denotes how one can shape their thoughts and how even one's thoughts can work against them. The sword bending itself into the circle represents that our thoughts are infinite. So that baby came out in reverse. You are feeling restless and relentless to the point where you where your outlook on life and people is becoming negative. This mindset is clouding your thoughts, and you find yourself dwelling on the past pains only to feel sorry for yourself. This is not making you feel any better. It's time for you to put all that to rest, get yourself up, and find something exciting that can keep your mind occupied. This, in turn, will have a dynamic change on your point of view. Okay? So the ostrich feather advises you that this is the time to become just a fair to everyone. The ostrich feather advises you that this is the time to become just and fair to everyone, including yourself. If you see any injustice, do whatever you can to make it right again, even if it means having to own up to your own mistakes. And last but not least, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Get back up again. You can get back up again. And that baby was upright. The goddess Fortuna has manifested with a mission to change the force of destiny and luck, and to redeem misfortune and mishaps among those who have lived through much. She is blindfolded. Remember that other two cards was blindfolded. She is blindfolded, representing her lack of bias when dealing out fortune. As she turns the wheel, it picks up a fast and uncomfortable motion. This will change the fates of those who had nothing and those who had everything. At her indiscriminate whim, the merchant can become king and the king can become a pauper. The ribbon's feathers illustrate that these men are well aware of their presence and know that things are about to change for them. You could be feeling like that, like something is going on. I know something is about to change, and it's making you nervous and it's making you anxious, but you know a change is coming. Make sure you're paying attention to your thoughts. And when they become negative, become grounded, get in that bath, get in that sun, get in that moonlight, whatever you have to do to reassure yourself that it is change for your highest good. Since it came up upright, there are numerous changes and circumstances headed your way. And they cannot be tampered with since they are irreversible. That does not mean you cannot adapt and change how you manage change. You need to respond to a new lifestyle, since it's the only way you'll get through difficult times. And this will take time. Every risk, chance, and opportunity you take will not always have a pleasant outcome. If that outcome does not turn out to be what you expected, the best approach is to roll with it. I definitely been saying this for the past couple lives, because you definitely are at the peak of your tower moment, but it was upright originally. Somebody is probably like during your like the distress and all that, you letting it win a little bit, and this is just me tapping you on the shoulder like get back on track. You know that whatever change is happening is going to be for your highest good. It's going to be for your highest good. So the robin's feather advises you to become more in tune with other people's emotions and feelings, and to understand where they're coming from by trying to relate to them. Okay. So 4411 is significant. Definitely significant for me. I've been seeing a lot of 44s and 11s and together. Weirdly. Let me do 44. Divine intervention. Ask for protection. The angelic realm is around you presently. The angels want you to ask them for help and support with stronger intentions. Lie in meditation today and repeat this mantra. I am ready for divine intervention in my life. I am ready for divine intervention in my life. I am ready for divine intervention in my life. The awakening. You are being called to attention. Your angels want to send you signs, but first you need to know that you are paying attention. This number asks you to notice the world around you so you don't miss out on important messages coming your way. Ask your angels for confirmation after you see this number. Repetition is their way of getting your attention. And they are wanting me to do this last definition for 44 in this angel number book. Others support you. Double check plans. Determination will pay off. When you see the angel number 44, your ideas will be supported by others. Maybe you've been hesitant to mention plans to friends and family about going back to school or starting an SD account. Maybe you're writing a great American novel, but are worried that no one will read it. Your angels want you to know to keep pursuing those goals because you have more support than you realize. Also, when you see 44, you're receiving a gentle reminder to reassess current plans to keep things moving smoothly. It's possible that your particular situation finds you in knee deep in an existing project, but you're unsure whether it's going to work out. Your angels send this number so you know that your grit and determination will pay off in the long run. On the long run, don't doubt your drive. My persistence will pay off. Affirmation, my persistence will pay off. My persistence will pay off. Activation, whenever you feel your willpower waning, try this simple technique to boost it. Deep purple resonates with the energy of 44. Find a candle in this color, a piece of felt, and even a favorite t-shirt. Wear that t-shirt whenever you are in need of extra lift in spirit to keep going. Carry the felt somewhere on your person to channel that energy. Light the candle and meditate in front of it to hone that supportive angel number 44 energy. Okay? So you may be seeing 11s and 44s, 77s, 88s right now. I love you so much. Have a beautiful rest of your day. And hopefully you found some comfort in this reading. Love you.